Okay, so today you are going to be mainly practicing what we talked about on Tuesday, arithmetic sequence. This is going to be a paper practice, and after this, you will have your IXL practice. In case you need some extra reminder, extra notes, you can always go to day 8. Day 8 notes. This is exactly what we did on that day. All right, so there are 6 questions on here. I'm going to use question number 1 as an example. So please make sure that you're writing this down as you're going through this video. For each of these 6 questions, I'm asking you to do 4 things. 1, I want you to find the common difference. So I'm actually going to label them. So I need you to find the common difference. Remember that the common difference is the same thing as the pattern. What's the pattern that the number is going in? 2, I want you to give me the next 3 terms in the sequence. So there's 1. This is a sub 1. A sub 2, my second term, a sub 3, a sub 4. So that means I'm going to need to know what a sub 5 is equals to. I'm going to need to know what a sub 6 is equals to. And I'm going to need to know what a sub 7 is going to equals to. And 3, I want to know the explicit formula. That's the one where I go, okay, if I want to go all the way up to the 1,000th term, how do I find that answer? So explicit formula. I want to know what a sub n is equals to. And the last thing I want you to do is I want you to find me the 52nd term. Meaning, I want you to use the formula to help figure out what is a sub 52. Okay, remember you can use your decimals for this, for add, subtract, multiply, and divide. But on number 1, we have the list of numbers. The list of numbers started with negative 30, and then it goes to negative 40, negative 50, negative 60. I need to figure out the common difference. That is, what is the pattern? Since it's all going smaller and smaller, I know that all of them are subtracting. From 30 to 40 is a difference of 10. So it looks like negative 30 minus 10 is negative 40. Each time you subtract 10 will give you the next answer. So that means that my common difference is negative 10. Again, remember, common difference is pretty much your pattern. How do you go from one number to the next number? Now, if my common difference is negative 10, to find the next 3 terms, I'm going to need to continue. A sub 5, that means the 5th term, I'm going to have to take negative 60 minus 10. That's going to give me my answer for a sub 5, which is negative 70. Take negative 70 minus 10. It's going to give me my answer for a sub 6. Minus negative 80 minus 10 is going to give me the answer for a sub 7. So you just listed out the next 3 terms in the sequence. And last one, the third thing I want you to do is write the explicit formula. Remember, explicit formula, a sub n. This is the formula that I gave you guys on day 8. It's a sub n equals to, I take the first number, a sub 1 of the entire list, do the common difference, times n minus 1. Remember, n minus 1 is always going to stay as n minus 1 in my equation. So, working that out, that means a sub 1 is my first number. The first number on this list is negative 30. So I'm going to put a sub n equals to negative 30. My common difference is negative 10. So that means I'm going to say minus 10 times n minus 1. That is going to be my explicit formula. And then to get a sub 52, I'm going to need to plug in 52 in n. So if I were to take 52 and plug it in there, work it out in decimal, That should give me a sub 52 is equals to negative 540. That means the 52nd term, the 52nd number, will be negative 540. So this is what you're going to need to do for the rest of this page, the next 5 problems.